I can make that fear manifest however the hell I want, regardless of whether it's a minor or major fear. So it is always best to make sure you only have two to remember. It shouldn't be hard for you to know when they pop up. You can say it out of character. It doesn't have to be like in character. You reveal that you're afraid. You can be like, "Hey, that's a fear I have," and I can be like, "Okay, we'll get back to that," and then we will loop it into the what you have to roll and all that. But if I catch it and remember, and there is seven
Okay,
of
so
us, and
we
I
were
remember what you're.
supposed to create fears with our characters. I forgot to do that part.
That's alright.
Yes,
Do
you
it
need.
now. A
So
major
now
and a
you
minor.
yeah, major, minor, doesn't matter. They can be whatever fears you want, but there has to be one minor fear, one major fear.
I didn't send you one, did I?
You
I
didn't
don't
send it to
remember
me. You're supposed to
sending
put it in
it.
your notes. It's supposed to be in your character notes.
I didn't.
Character
I
notes.
thought you, yeah.
Others, yep. On your others character notes.
Yep.
Okay.
Like for instance, my person is afraid of wolves. It's a major fear. I should have freaked the fuck out, but I forgot. So, I'm just gonna move on.
She even punched a wolf too.
I know, right? I mean, technically, I did make it plural. It's wolves, and I never saw more than one at a time. So,
True.
He also filled his
I have to
boots.
think.
So
the other thing is no one looted after that first battle. I mean, I get not looting the bugs. I mean, you did try to take the fangs. Someone did. But no
I
one
did.
looted any of those thieves or the brigards or whatever you want to call them. In that
We
battle.
commented.
Well,
I commented
the-
that I took a dagger.
Yeah, we looted.
There
Nothing
was only-
really died though,
Yeah, only two things died, and one of them was burned in acid.
and the other
That's
was a
fair.
wolf. Well,
No,
and the
the
brigand,
other,
which
yeah.
I took as bandana.
That's
Mhm.
fair. You took stuff, but like we can, if you, after a battle, if I didn't mention something specifically like the bandana or that they stabbed you with a dagger and you want the dagger, like you can. We do roll for loot, and then I will just give you randomized loot based off whatever you
I mean,
want.
we did talk about looting, but we didn't seem to
Mhm.
see anything of value when we
No,
talked.
no, it was on. This is not just the you guys bad thing. It was my bad too. I should have been more specific that there was stuff that you could have looted in that area because there was a little camp that you could have stumbled across. That was their little like campfire you could have looted.
Man, you put
But-
us through rough situations,
Ned,
then break us of loot.
I know, right?
Yeah. So just remember to after the fighting is done, you can always look around for loot or explore the area. You don't have to immediately take back off. And that's the fears. I don't think we missed anything else really mechanically. Oh, if I ever ask for your passive, underneath your saving throws, you'll see senses. It'll tell you if you have dark vision or stuff there, but it also tells you your passive insights. I'm a big fan of using those rather than making you roll. So if I ask you for your passive, then just tell me whatever those dice rolls are. Insight,
Where is that?
investigation,
it's
Oh,
under your
character
saving
sheet.
throws, yeah.
under your saving throws.
Yeah.
So that's basically it's your safety net. Instead of making you roll, you can't get higher obviously if I use the passive, but at least you can't get lower, and the passives are usually like always higher than 10. So
All right, mine are in there.
also for stories, because like, we haven't really gone through everybody's individual character story. If you have ideas, basically just throw it out there how you wanted it to go. If me or Drama think that something needs to be tweaked, we'll just tweak it on the spot. That'll be a lot easier than trying to like flush out everything because we only have so much of the campaign flushed out at this point, anyways.
Okay.
So, anything you can think of, Drama?
No, that was pretty much it.
Right. So you
Did
killed
you
the
see my
giant.
message?
No, I did not.
I can always wait until after we get to 1 too.
No, that's fine. You can have it. That's fine. If that's what you would be, then that's what you would be. Yeah, so we have moved on from the sands and have continued along our way. You've made camp for the night and you've all rested. Are resting. This is essentially your long rest that you've already taken. If anybody wants to talk to each other or you can color the borders now. then
Ver-
this would be the time to do some role play with each other. Not like that. 30 people.
As everyone's kind of huddled around the campfire doing their dinner thing and whatnot, Vera's gonna look at everyone and want to know, or rather request, that everyone keep at least one of their healing potions in a easy to reach pocket, so that way if somebody goes down, she can get it and feed it to them.
Well, I'm
It's
short,
being
so you
fed
can
by
probably grab it
midgets.
off me anyways.
Here, I'm going to give Vera also. I have a whole bunch of healing potions on my character. Where did I put them? Healing potions! Where are you? Oh no, I gave them all to you guys already. That's right.
I was gonna say everyone got 2, and Vera's both went into other people's mouths.
Oh, Corpy looks at Vera and hands him his 2 healing potions, so she has them.
Yeah,
All right.
and I'm going to do a roll real quick. 1 second. Roll. Actually cook my little alchemist tray out and cook something over the fire, and I just made 7 healing potions, and I'm going to give you 4 of them.
Gonna get Vera 4 of them?
Yep.
All right, so now she's got 6 of them.
It's a lot of healing potions for such a small person.
I know, right?
It's a good thing she's got a bag of holding.
A small person is tankier than most of the people here.
Oh,
True.
Yeah, I like how the birds and the tiny person are the tankiest people in our party.
Also, not true at all, because I'm tiny and I'm not tanky at all. At
What
least
tall
it
are
doesn't
you?
Seem like 4 feet is small. Okay,
I'm half your height.
it's still smaller than half.
You're a
to be
4-foot dwarf? Man, you're a tall dwarf.
I know, right?
To be fair, it's a standard size.
Literally
for a
my
hill
sister's
dwarf.
height. Oh my
you're
god, my
healed.
sister's a dwarf.
Okay, so let's see.
Yep.
Mm.
I'd like to make small talk with Karath.
Go for it.
Just more about his whole monk training and all that.
So
Not really anything in depth, but
so I began my monk training after my life of being a thief. A monk essentially kept me from getting executed by giving me shelter in the temple, and I started picking up all the skills I could from the monks, which is why I have proficiency in alchemist tools, brewing supplies, herbalism kits, smithing tools, and thieving tools. And that's what I soaked up at first. And then they said that I had, spent enough time amongst them that I should start monk training. And that's my first initiation was to go explore the world and read my monk book and learn more about the world and how to survive in it without being a thief.
quite impressive.
And then I'm gonna groom my wings because they itch because it's desert and I don't
all
like
right.
sand.
So off topic and back to some of the stuff. How we do spells, and I'm pretty sure don't remember this is you
Oh,
don't you know all of your spells. Okay, you know all of them. When you go to prepare your spells, if you're changing
Alright.
them, make sure you do it before we start going off after our long rest. So right now would be a time to prepare spells if you have them and you want to change them up.
And
you
we
have
also the only component that we require for spells is if you need a focus or something, you don't need herbs or anything like that
Right.
on you to cast them because that just gets super complicated and then everybody's carrying around a fucking pharmacy in their backpack. So you don't need to have anything other than your focusing instrument. So if you need a wand or a amulet or a holy symbol, as long as you have one on you, that's fine. If for instance, I don't know if Corpy has it, but like if he needed a holy symbol, it could just literally be on his armor or on his helmet or on a ring. It doesn't have to be like a one-handed object even. You just have to have the symbol.
So, Drama, what you mean is that all of the spells available to us are known and we just have to prepare them
Yes.
during a long rest? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can change out your kit during long rests, essentially.
And assuming your intent was to follow the rules as written way of the spell components, as long as it doesn't have a gold value in the material cost, it can be the focus can take the place of it.
That's true. That's true.
Which is what's holding me back on one of the things I can do.
So if it has a straight up gold cost, it's alchemist, because artificers, right? Because you're trying to probably make one of your artificer items.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
One of my infusions, the homunculus.
What's that require again? Besides gold?
It was like a pearl worth at least 100 gold or something like that.
Okay.
Gotta find it. And a gem or crystal worth at least 100 gold.
Wow.
Is what it was.
Yeah, so something for that's more of a permanent thing. For that, you'll need to have at least the gold value or it in gold. But for like, for like instance, like if you want to cast like magic missiles or something, you just need your focus. Or like I think some of the healing spells also require mats.
Yep.
All right. Anybody else want to do any talking?
Yeah, like bless, I need a sprinkle of holy water, but that kind of stuff.
Just gonna sit here in silence for now.
Osiris
Corpy
would
praying.
walk up to Vera and thank her for stabilizing him after the spider attack.
Is what I do. It's no big deal.
But I never expected someone as little as you to help out.
I have the ability. Why wouldn't I? She's fidgeting with her alchemy kit at the same time.
He would just have a look of confusion and say, I've never had anyone as small as you help. Usually they're always in the behind, cowering.
Usually people my size are very young children.
Yeah, that is also true. He would then go walk back over to the fire and pull out his little journal and just write in it. Writing it in silence after thanking Vera.
Alright, I rolled a 4. What was that on that table? An elixir of boldness. Nice.
That could be interesting.
I don't think Vera needs that.
No.
I don't
I
have
mean-
to be the one to drink it.
Yeah, I know. Just chug it some random person.
I mean, could you imagine though? A little 2-foot creature drinking a potion of boldness? That would be trouble there.
She's already bold enough.
I know. Thinking of even more.
Okay, the point's been made.
Amy
You're
James,
right.
put your paper.
Definitely better than me.
Oh, Vera's totally just sitting on this little like, I guess it would be a stump or a log. And because she's so small, her legs are just kind of up in the air, so she's just kicking them as she's fiddling around.
Okay. Oh.
Random like alchemical ingredients and shit are just like floating around her head, and she's just like puts a vial up, grabs something else, and it's like there's always one item just floating around her.
Anybody else say anything?
I know, right? Is everyone else gonna be quiet? Especially Malvos over there.
Oh, I'm just holding this piece of banner that I've got. Just sitting here thinking.
How big is your character again?
I think it said it like 4 foot or something like that.
How much do you weigh is the next question.
It's like 100 pounds.
Okay, cool. I'm going to flutter over and land on your shoulder because I only weigh 15 pounds.
He's a brick if he's 4 foot and 100 pounds.
Look.
And I'm gonna ask you what you got.
I kind of look up at you sitting on my shoulder, and I got a piece of a banner here.
From where?
Well, it's part of one of our banners from during the war, during the war. One of my company's banners. So brutal attack, and picked it up off the ground. And I kind of just been holding on to it since.
What kind of condition is this banner piece in?
It's tattered, and it's not great condition. Hardly it's dirty, and but you can see like color in it.
As you're looking at it, you're gonna see a little hand reach up and just ever so gently touch the corner of it, and a little ripple of like pink and silver sparkles will come over it, and then it's pristine and clean. It's still tattered. She can't fix it, but it's at least clean.
I haven't seen it looking like I haven't seen this clean since the day it was torn and tattered.
Eventually I'll learn how to fix it and we can make it whole for you.
That'd be nice. One day. You just kind of keep staring at it, holding on to it, and eventually I'll throw it in my pocket or something.
I'm gonna go back to my little spot. I don't have to perch on your shoulder forever, even though it's hilarious.
Okay. Let's see. I'll look at my character sheet real quick. Make sure I'm pretty sure it's like 4 foot something.
Is the map a black screen for everyone else too?
It's supposed to be.
Supposed to be
Yeah.
like that?
Yep.
Okay. I wasn't sure because it just randomly turned black when I checked it. And
Yeah,
Probably
it's Fog of War.
yeah.
This is the old map.
What is that under again?
It's the
Under?
play button
Top-
next to the
Top
campaign
right play button.
and
Oh,
your
that's right.
character screen.
This is the old map.
Yeah.
Alright, gonna go hop up in a tree and take a nap.
Ren, we're back here now?
No, this is just the page I have up, so you can't see the actual map.
My character's gonna meditate in the back of the wagon.
So,
My character would stay over around the campfire, just staring into the fire as he puts his journal away.
Let's see.
kind of stand up and stretch a little bit as I feel like I've been sitting for a few minutes. So, kind of just prepare myself for anything.
Man, I just want to kick him into the fire right now.
Bring it on!
Nah, I ain't gonna be that mean.
All right, are we all done now?
Yeah,
Right.
sounds like it.
love you.
Everybody sleeps or does whatever they do at night, and the next morning, Cheryl's got breakfast ready for everybody. It's just eggs and toast. She's kind of handing it out, and she hops up with the wagon and says, "Okay, you can eat while we march." And she starts driving off. So
Scarf down
you're-
the eggs and toast real quick.
so
And before we take off, one of you guys is a monk, aren't you?
me.
Karath, the bird.
Oh wait, that requires 6th level. Never mind. We got a rogue too, don't we?
Two of
Two
them.
All right. So I'm gonna look at the 2 stabby guys and I'm gonna be like, hey, flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
You can see Nick just grabbing out of nowhere as a pirate.
Yeah,
Roll a
I'll
D-
flip.
roll
I'll
a
flip
D4.
that coin you gave me that
D4.
was shining.
Both of you roll a d4.
I'll roll a d4.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
We
Okay.
both rolled 3s.
All right.
Roll it again, then.
Both rolled 2s. Oh wow.
Both rolled
Are you
4.
fucking kidding me?
One of you roll a d6, the other one roll a d.
Both of you roll a d4.
Oh, we're rolling d4. Yeah, okay.
Back to 3.
4.
Okay. The heads is 4, the tails is 3. So whoever.
I got tails son.
Okay. So she's gonna come over to Palin and say, let me see your weapon.
Okay. Do I have to? I show a dagger. I don't.
She's gonna reach out and touch the dagger, and a swirl of sparkles is gonna whirl around her hand and then settle into the weapon, and it's going to receive an infusion, making it a +1 dagger.
Okay.
You can go through inventory and get a
Yes.
+1 dagger.
No. Go just right click on your weapon, or not right click. What are you doing here?
Left click.
Okay, left click on your weapon. Go up to customize, and then
For damage bonus, put 1 in, or
Oh, that
The hit-
actually changes its stats. That's cool.
the hit
Yeah, it's a
bonus
hit.
put 1, and damage bonus put to 1.
It's better off I don't get that anyways. I have way too many weapons.
Where do I see damage bonus?
if you click on the dagger itself under customize, there's a little drop down thingy.
Yeah, the customized drop down.
Well,
The
I can
top.
see where it says like proficient attack type.
Oh, above that should be customized.
Oh, above that.
There's just a little arrow pointing
Oh,
down.
damage bonus. I see it, and then just do 1.
For 1 for damage bonus and 1 for 2 hit bonus.
Okay.
Hey, go on.
And the fun part is
Now it's
let's
shiny.
see.
Now it's shiny. You know, a small part of me was thinking about making my minor fear be like glowing things because the coin decided not to. I kind of wish I did right now.
That would be hilarious.
Oh.
How do you
Right.
have mage armor actually show on your AC?
What's a good question? I don't know. I don't play mages.
It would be under customized. There would be a additional magic bonus.
Oh, I've never seen the custom. I didn't even realize the custom.
Yep. Yeah, when you click on the armor class, there's a customized override AC, enter source nodes.
Yeah, just
There we go.
and just
Okay.
make sure you notate that it's mage armor.
Yeah.
All right. So as you're walking, nothing really of note happens. You pass some people along the road because you're now back into like a
What
plains
are
area. What are the people?
they? Yeah.
Just some like random assortment of humanoid people in a caravan going the opposite direction.
Is there any tabaxi?
No.
Good.
That you see. They go by, and you're approaching the mountain, and Cheryl's going to call out, "We're getting close to the manor." And as you approach the base of the mountain, all of your spidey senses kind of tingle of like something's wrong, and Cheryl stops the cart and says that you should scout ahead. You're going to want to go to the map now. Wait a second.
Have a danger sense. Oh, cool. Okay.
And I still don't have an actual token. Oh, I did discover one thing though. Though they added more maps, you do not get maps from shared from people. I don't
Oh, really?
get any of it. Nope. That's why I don't have it. That's why I only have the monster tokens that I have, not the ones that you have. Like I
That's
can get their
unfortunate.
stats. Oh, it's weird because I can get their stats for encounters and use them if I owned it, but it doesn't work in this yet. It could just be because this is still beta. But so the wagon's gonna pull over here. You guys all get out.
My spidey senses are tingling.
All right, spidey senses have tingled. You all got out of the thing. This is what you can see.
A road.
Go on, Kildren. Go talk to him. Nah.
Are we up at the place where we're supposed to be?
This is the base of the mountain trail. Right
Mm.
behind the night, that's the mountain trail that goes up the actual mountain. This is the end of like the plains.
Can I go up and talk to the knight?
You can.
Don't roll terribly.
My character up. Well, I'm gonna go up to the knight. I'm gonna tell him we're seeking passage through.
Okie dokie.
Trying to get up the mountain.
Roll persuasion.
This is a bad idea. No, it wasn't too bad.
No, not too bad.
He looks you up and down, sees that you're not really carrying anything other than basic equipment. He says, "Yeah, you can go up the mountain pass, no problem."
See you guys later.
Stupid dwarf.
No, I kind of, I'll wave them. If they can see me, right? Just kind of up the path a little bit. So I'll just kind of wave them on.
You can see them. He can't see them.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
great.
So here, let me do this. This might help. So his vision, I think the smaller. Yeah, his vision ends like right there. He can only see to that fog wall. You can see the other side of the fog wall because he's too far back to see further.
Shit.
I am not feeling great about this right now.
Vera is so small she wouldn't be able to see the knight. So after he passed up here, she'd come up with him and be like, "Hey, are we good?"
So I let the knight know that there are travelers with me. We've got a wagon.
Shows.
He says the wagon will have to be searched.
I don't know if I feel comfortable
How come?
with that.
Remember, we're not allowed to open the box.
Minecraft show.
Oh,
That's the
wait.
problem.
Would he open the box?
That's all.
It's a search,
And
probably.
he dies.
I cannot let you. I don't think I can let you
Oh,
search.
listen,
that.
if
I want him to open the box.
yeah, because then he's going to die.
I want to know what's in the box.
Wait, hold on. What are you saying to the knight? So he's telling you, yeah, the wagon can come up too, but it's got to be searched
I asked how come.
because this is the border to the Ragnar realm, and all things must be searched for approval from the Lord.
I look at the knight and say, I don't know if
What?
I can let you search the wagon.
Okay, I'm playing D&D.
He puts his hand on the hilt of his sword on his hip, and he goes, "What do you mean you can't let me search it?"
The contents of the wagon cannot be messed with.
Because then it can't go by.
Oh, all right. I don't. At this point, I'm.
Anybody else going to do anything while these guys are up there talking?
We have all the information on who sent us, don't we?
You just know someone sent
No.
you, and you're going to a castle that the driver knows where to get to.
How big is the box?
Like a large coffin,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like
a large
taking up half the back of the wagon.
steel. It's a large steel coffin, essentially, as far as size.
Interesting.
Is there
Are
a
you
way
like
we
a-
can hide it under the wagon?
Hell no.
No.
No way.
Let's
No.
hide it in the bushes, and then. Come
It's
back
debatable
for
if we can carry it. Did you hear the fact that it's steel?
I said like. I didn't say it was steel. I said like steel.
Okay.
It is metallic.
It's
I
likely
mean-
still heavy then.
It's made out of gold.
That's even heavier than steel.
I know.
Uh,
Can't wait to carry it.
Oops,
I'm
wrong button.
gonna pull Kildren back to the group.
Okay.
Like just take his hand and just start walking away. Whether he lets me pull him or not is entirely up to him.
I'll just walk with you. I'll turn around and look at the guard and say, I'll be back.
Walking my child away.
And then as we come back, it'd be like, if they sent for package, they know that it's going to be searched as it enters the land. We're not supposed to open it, but we were never told that we were supposed to avoid being searched.
I asked Vera
And-
about the situation, what the knight's talking about.
Okay, so dude says we can go through, but he says he's got to search the wagon before we go through. And I'm going to look at the driver lady whose name I have forgotten since last week.
Cheryl.
Yeah. And I'd be like, did you know that they would have a checkpoint of some kind here?
The Lord has no men stationed at here. These are not the king's men. The Lord's men, sorry, not king.
Interesting.
Okay, so he's a liar.
Kill it!
My character's gonna just roam off into the trees.
Smart.
Move them. You can move them. Up.
Let's see, what would I
Up.
have?
I gotta reveal what you can see now. So you can see this.
Oh,
He
shit.
can't see you.
Ooh,
Oh,
interesting.
okay.
Okay.
He is stealthily up in the tree, kind of just watching, but he hasn't noticed you.
Okay,
Moment.
so
That's what I want to do.
as everybody's talking, Vera's gonna pull out that little vial of potion of the bold and
Okay.
just pass it over to Kildren.
Thank you.
And what that
Yeah.
does is, because I've got so many random bullshit things I can do, for 1 minute after you drink it, you can roll a d4 and add that number to every attack roll and saving throw you make for a minute.
Ooh.
Will not increase your damage, but it'll increase your attack rolls.
So it's a D4 to my attack roll. and
Yep.
seeing
To
through.
hit. To hit, not to damage.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's okay. You're preparing for something. Obviously, you know how bad I am. Okay.
I'd like to use silent image and have a
And-
massive silent cave bear appear under the dude in the tree.
Well, as
Slowly climbing the tree towards
as,
him.
as she hands it over, she's just going to be like, just in case.
Fuck.
All right, cave
And
bear.
I do have to step away for just a minute. My kiddos are getting in bed, so I will be right back.
All right, there's the cave bear. Just appeared.
Fuck.
But it's silent, right? So it doesn't make noise.
Yes, it's silent.
All right, he hasn't noticed because they're looking like where you guys are, not below them.
It's just slowly climbing the tree towards him.
He just doesn't know. This is not good for him.
All right, but it's just a mirage, right? It's not an
Yes,
actual
it's,
summon.
it's,
Yeah.
it's an illusion.
Let's see. Cyrus will move more towards this rock area.
Yeah.
Right there.
Let me reveal what you can see.
How far can we move our characters?
Right now
Outside
we're
of
not in
combat?
combat. So
Anywhere, I believe.
Yeah, outside. You're
We
outside
can
of
move
combat
them
as of right now.
anywhere.
You can move them. Okay? So you're not limited on movement, but you only move like 2 or 3 squares at a time, so I can reveal what you can see. Because that might change. 'Cause, like right now, like
Okay.
for instance, if you move to the max where, you can see right now.
Well, I was gonna
I'm gonna
say
re-
that my plan would have been to try to move to like the trees on the north side and see if I saw anyone else, but
That's
You
where
can
I'm
do
slowly
that.
moving to.
You can do that. It's just only move like 2 or 3 squares at a time, so I can reveal stuff as you get close enough to see it. But I don't want you to do this, right? If you take your character
I
and go,
understand.
I'm here, and then I
yeah, I
reveal
under-
all this shit, and then you go, oh fuck, I didn't want to be that close.
I understand. Okay. So how far can I move my guy in terms of spaces?
Outside of combat, just move 2 or 3 at a time until you're done moving.
Okay, could I move it like there?
That's fine.
I'm gonna do that.
All right, you're on the rock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see. Cyrus would. Well, wait. Anyone else want to move first? Or does this not matter for turn-wise? This.
As long as you're just doing one person at a time, it doesn't matter.
Alright. Cyrus is gonna move over to this tree.
Okay.
Right here.
What do you
Or
have
is
any
that-
special? Oh, that's fine. Do you have any special sight on your character?
Let me see.
Dark vision is an elf.
I've got dark vision 60 feet. Is there anything specific you want?
No, you can see that.
Just
Where
want
is
to
it?
know what you can see.
Corpy's talking to Cheryl because he doesn't make decisions.
Okay, what's Corpy want to talk to
Interesting.
Cheryl about?
He's just talking as everything else is happening.
I'm just perched on the wagon.
I say Vera's gonna climb up back onto the wagon.
How far up is the cave bear up this tree by now?
It's like on the branch below him.
Okay, I am going to use minor illusion and create a massive bear roar at this dude.
Okay. Roll for
Is that a wise idea?
performance.
It's going good.
You know, I see what he's doing. I think.
That's good enough. Right. So suddenly, from the illusion bear that you guys know is an illusion, this giant bestial roar happens. This knight looks down, sees giant bear up its ass, and falls out of the tree.
Yeah.
That's
Please tell me it's like a big pile of pots and pans hitting the ground type sound.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just clank, 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 clunk, clank as he falls down this tree. He hits the ground. He's not moving. And he hit the ground. He's there now, out of the tree. This guy kind of runs forward, goes, "What the hell's going on?" And you're gonna hear. So I'm gonna let you see it since you can hear it. I don't have tokens for sound. there's gonna be this dude here. And he's gonna yell, "There's a cave bear!" And then you see from the shadows here that you can't see this tree line. You just see a bunch of arrows rain out of it, and just start pelting the mirage bear with arrows.
Oh god.
Which would pass right through it and hit the knight on the
But
ground.
all the arrows are only coming from down there.
Yeah, so I'm
If
pretty
bear
sure
takes any sort of impact, it just vanishes.
it disappears. And then what do I want you to roll? What do I want you to roll? I wish there was a luck. I really wish they put a luck stat in here. We'll do nature. Roll a nature roll.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
terrible.
None of the arrows hit the knight that fell out of the tree. None of the arrows.
Dang it.
Well, as he's still not moving, Vera's gonna run up, jump down off the wagon, which she just got on. She's gonna run up and she's gonna start checking this guy over for injuries because things are suspicious, but he's not confirmed a bad guy. So she's still, her instinct is to see if he's all right. Like there's no weapons in her hands. There's nothing hostile going. She's quite clearly looking over this guy for injury.
All right. Roll medicine.
Now, while they do that, can they check about what they have?
Oh, he's super dead. He broke his neck.
Oh,
There we go.
He's dead. He's dead. There's many broken bones. And his neck is snapped.
Hey, your buddy here's not doing so good. He had a bad fall.
All right. So now that you said that, this guy's gonna move up here. The guy in the tree is gonna come over to his buddy and be like, "All right, how do you know this?" And you're gonna see this guy come out of the woods, this guy come out of the woods, and this guy come out of the woods.
When he asks, "How do you know that?" Vera's just gonna start clinically just listing all of the injuries that she found on this guy. well, his arm is bent at a 45-degree angle the wrong way. His neck is clearly listing off to the side, showing an L3 vertebrae
I do
fracture.
believe that is a puddle of blood around
the fact that it is quite clear that he defecated is
I think I can see
not a
his
good
skull,
sign.
actually.
He doesn't smell very ripe either. Yeah.
How do you know this?
Okay, while the little medic is explaining how their friend is fucked, is anybody else doing anything?
I'm going to use minor illusion to make a small whispering noise inside of Children Kareth Vilrilith his ears to be careful.
What are you doing, Corpy?
I just move forward.
Okay.
Priests,
I'm
do that kind of thing.
Hey,
I'm gonna
out of curiosity, this knight right here, how far is he away from Vera? Is that about 30 feet?
Which night? I can't see what you're pointing at. Move it.
This guy.
At night, these are 5
Yeah.
foot squares, so 5,
That's about
10,
25.
15, 20, 25 feet? Yeah.
And then as she's talking, she's just going to casually, this bone is broken. This bone is broken. By the way, there's acid eating away at him. This bone is broken. This bone is broken. As she's doing it, and she's gonna unleash a Tasha's caustic brews in a straight line right up those 3 knights.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Time to roll, boys.
So now we
Right.
fight.
So wait, no. Okay, so hold on. Roll for your attack because it's a surprise attack.
Oh, it's a dex
So-
save.
Oh yeah, well, okay, so they just have to roll dex saves. Okay,
It's just a stream of acid emanates from me in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta bring up the encounter real quick.
My wife just fucking texted me, give him a mint. Well, you have to understand that's a holdover from my first character in D&D who believed that mints were a magical healing item.
Oh, God.
They're not?
Mint's plenty.
I think he's too
Mint is
far
all he
fucked for a
needs.
mint.
All right, so it's a dex save, you said?
Dex 14 save.
All right, so fail. Fail. How much damage do they all take?
It's going to be 2d4 on start of their turns.
Ooh.
All right.
So, like, she's still clinically just listing it off like nothing ever happened, and just this gout of shit comes out of her. It just sprays all of them.
All right, everybody roll for initiative. That is going to set off combat.
I would hope so.
Fuck! Are you kidding me?
Sweet.
Oh,
Natural 20. Let's
yeah,
go.
same.
I won.
2 natural 20s, just for initiative.
I know, right?
Shucks, those aren't crits.
So I got 23.
Yeah, I'm
All
also
right.
23. So
Well,
do
I
we
can beat
both
that
have to
last,
roll
I'm okay
again?
with it.
Nope.
Kinda used
No.
it at this point.
So how do
No.
we figure out who goes?
The damage to
whatever-
those guys on their turns will be 2d4 acid.
Okay. Osiris, you're up first.
Oh, wait. All right, so I can move. My guy can move 35 feet. All right, he is going to pull out one of his. He's going to have one of his daggers in his hand. And can he sneak behind this knight here without him noticing? With all the.
You can use sneak and try.
With
Whether you
okay.
succeed or not depends on the dice.
Is that just roll sneak attack?
No, roll sneak
Oh, stealth.
and your
All right.
skills. Yeah, stealth. Sorry.
All right. Ooh, 9.
All right. So as you
Ooh.
sneak up, you step on like every branch. You just snap, 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 snap.
He just be
And
there swearing to himself, "Son of a bitch, mother."
so you made it to like here doing that, and this guy's gonna turn around and be like, "They're in the woods."
Oh, hello there.
Ooh, okay.
He just got
Okay.
himself killed again.
Shut up, man.
It's bound to happen to me.
There's one benefit.
I'm gonna punt kick you into one of them.
All right. So what else are you doing with your turn?
So
Your
that
stealth,
is
stealth has failed, but you can continue to move and do stuff. It's just you're not sneaking.
now that was my action, right?
No.
No.
No, that wasn't my action.
Moving isn't an action; it's movement.
Moving is movement.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I was thinking because of stealth, but okay.
Nope. You're using a skill. Most of the time, it will not count as an action.
Okay. Huh. So he would have his dagger in his hand. Let's see. He would take his one of his daggers in his hands and throw it at the knight. Or is there?
Okay. Roll the
Alright,
hit.
so roll the hit.
Yep.
Let's do. Come on, be good. Okay. What do we got? What do we got?
It does not hit.
Oh
Dang
no.
nabbit.
That's
Well, there goes that one. That was my favorite blade.
It like lodges itself in the shoulder plate, and he just pulls it out and tosses it on the ground.
Oh fuck. All right. So that was my action. Bonus actions. What do we got? Does that count as a one-handed attack?
Correct.
All right. Forget it. He's gonna run up at him, take his other dagger, and try to stab him in the stomach.
Roll the hit.
Son of a motherfucking bitch! Dang
You
it,
know,
I got
Stepped
freaking.
on more branches
you
on
s-
the way over.
You stab him in the, you do stab him in the stomach, but it doesn't pierce his armor enough to actually hurt him.
Ramos, I've got your
and-
bad rolls. You better be better.
And your dagger is now stuck in his armor.
Can I have that back?
If you could pull it out,
Well,
Can you
yeah,
hold
but
this for me?
now would that be a different turn to try to pull it out,
Yep.
or would that be this turn?
Different turn.
Different turn. All right then, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Next is Palin.
Okay.
Whatever.
So the rock, am I on it? Is this like a tall rock and I'm towards
Yeah, you're
the
up.
top?
You're probably like 8 feet off the ground.
So you would see
Okay,
all the stuff that I just
So could I do like a simultaneous stealth and jump attack where I leap on him?
Assassin's Creed.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's my
roll,
idea.
Roll acrobatics, then roll stealth, and then we'll roll the hit.
Sweet.
Acrobatics is 14.
Oh, you gotta roll it.
Oh, I didn't do that right.
No, he rolled it.
You rolled a
I didn't see it. Did it?
It's
didn't come up for me.
14.
One sec. Oh, okay. Yeah, now roll stealth.
15.
That works. And now roll the hit. And you hit.
Sheesh.
Now roll damage.
his dagger did something.
I know,
Oh,
right?
and I got
Man.
bad damage.
You can roll sneak attack as well because he's got stealth and his.
Oh, wait. They do a sneak thing? How do I do the sneak thing?
Roll,
Stealth
roll
is our
down and you'll have.
ability.
All the way down.
All the way back.
1d6.
Show stealth attack. Oh, yeah, I do that too.
Right. You stab him in his jugular and he bleeds out. He's done.
Okay.
The better stealth.
I know, right?
I just look at you like, this is how you do a stealth attack.
I had freaking Malvis throws that time.
Actually, well, no, the knight you just killed is actually up next, so he just gargles.
Awesome.
And now it's Kargath. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast invisibility on myself. I'm going to tell Parath to support everyone else. Everything around me is going to slow down. My armor class and movement distance is going to increase as I activate my Blade Song mode.
Okay.
And I run. Can I see anything more from here?
Yep, stop right there 1 second. Now you can see. Sure, I'm on a race.
Oh.
Wow.
Hello there.
I mean, there were a lot of arrows. So.
That is, yeah.
I am just going to remain up here invisible.
I see. You fucker.
I say we sacrifice Malvos.
Oh. Actually
Alright.
make the roll.
If you're done, it's now my turn.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, so you told me to support everybody else. So I'm going to fly down here on this knight. All right,
Peck his
let's
eyes
see.
out.
So I need to roll acrobatics. Let's roll step. So bad. And now we'll roll to hit. Yeah, no. So I dive bomb this dude with my short sword, and my short sword just pings off his armor. Then I end up like landing right here, kind of pissed off that my sword didn't cleave him. And then I will use my unarmed bonus attack, and I'm going to use just an unarmed strike. It does not hit. Yeah. I just punched his armor and my fist hurts now.
TM, I have a question.
Yes.
Since Osiris and Palin are over here, would we see anything more or no?
Actually, yes, you would.
Alright.
Cyrus is close enough to see that guy.
We are fucked.
And at this point, I can pretty much just do this. This is pretty much everything you can see.
You guys remember the night one? How that?
Where did the flying sword come from?
No, that's fine. Don't worry about the sword right now.
What do you mean? It's a flying sword.
Just zoom past my head. I
Just
felt
the
like
Don't worry about the
All that
flying sword
matters
right
is
now.
that me and
I'm
Osiris
not
were
worried
safe.
about the flying sword. I mean, it would have been better passed through the
He's
dwarf.
dead.
I'm getting ready for my turn.
Okay, well, it is now Knight D's turn. 1 second.
Now, if I put a border on them, can you see the borders?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So the
Because
borders
I
are the
marked the
dead
two
ones.
dead guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's better.
Actually, I'm gonna make them red for dead,
Okay.
because it's easier for me to see. This one right here that has the special fancy tan is the special knight.
Well,
Oh,
if it's
fun.
is it his turn right now?
No,
Oh, okay.
Phew.
it's this dude's. So this guy's gonna jump out of the tree and charge forward.
And break his ankles.
Exactly.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all 4 of those knights get to go. He jumps down. He's going this way, this way. This guy's gonna end up right here.
They have
Alright,
some strong
and now-
ankles.
Now, these guys weren't as high. They were smarter.
Yeah, but they're still in armor too,
Yours
though.
they get jumped by a fake cave bear.
Armor.
They also didn't have a fake cave bear roar up their ass. Oh wait, no, I marked the wrong one. 1 second, I marked the wrong one. This guy is the dude that we talked to in the beginning. I'll make him green. There. Okay.
Ooh.
Now it is Vera's turn.
Well, Special Boy is gonna eat a telekinetic shove. Because that's gonna be the bonus action of my mage hand.
Okay.
So that is a what is that? It's a DC
Should be a 14 for you.
yeah,
Your spell save modifier was.
DC 14 strength save or be pushed 5 feet away from me.
Okay, 1 second. Nope. So he's
All right.
pushed 5 feet away from you.
So he's gonna come here.
Okay.
Which means I'm free to nope the fuck out of there.
Nope. Can't. Nope.
And as she's running, she's gonna turn around and hurl an acid vial at this guy right here.
Okay.
And that's a acid splash. So it's a Dex 14 save.
All right.
I can hit 2 people 5 feet within each other.
He does not make it. How much damage is that?
Is it 2 people?
It is if they're within 5 feet of each other. which they
Oh, so this guy's also gotta make the save.
That guy made it.
Okay.
What about the guy up above the stump? Would he be within 5 feet?
So
are.
he's
It's
gonna
only 2 targets.
he's gonna
Oh,
eat 6 acid damage then.
This guy. So this guy gets 6 acid damage.
Yep.
Now this guy that got the save. Does he take any damage?
No, if they save, there's nothing. It's just my cantrip.
Okay. So he's going to essentially, the reason he got a nat 20 is he's gonna yank this dude out of the way. So he also takes no damage.
Oh, that's bullshit. Fails his save and still doesn't take any damage.
Because the other guy got a nat 20.
Perks the nat 20, man.
Hey, that was a nat 20 dodge, not take your buddy with you.
Net 20 kidnap.
All right, at that point, Vera's gonna roll underneath the wagon, so she's, I don't know, under here somewhere with the rest of her movement.
Okay. Another knight's turn. This guy's gonna come over here and he's gonna try to smack Osiris.
Always me.
Oh, you did try to stab his buddy in the face.
The other guy killed his buddy.
Yeah, but he couldn't get to him.
Isn't he standing next to him?
I know, right?
He's standing right there.
11 hit you?
Nope.
All right. Good thing he has multi-attack. Let's try this again.
Son of a bitch.
Does a 22
Dang
hit
it,
you?
that's- A 22? Yeah.
No. No.
Everybody
Take
just
9
leave their
damage.
healer alone.
I didn't move a foot. Alright? I'm
Stabbed.
still standing right. I don't plan on moving that far out of your range.
All right, now it is Corpy's turn.
All right, so I'm using my bonus action first.
Okay.
And I am casting Spiritual Weapon. Hence the flying sword.
Yep, I figured.
Casting it here. So you guys see this sword pop into existence. It's my spiritual sword. It takes a minute to cast. It's a long sword. It's golden, and down the hill, the blade have different symbols associated with helm, and the crossguard is like 2 griffin wings. So there's that spiritual weapon that can attack without doing anything.
Yeah, they get a free move when they get summoned.
Yep.
Mhm.
That is going to attack the knight sitting right in front of him.
That guy's dead.
That guy's dead.
Oh, well,
That's the
I
one that
was
broke
thinking-
his neck.
I was thinking put borders on the dudes that are poisoned.
Oh, good idea. I'm sure I don't.
so
Well-
then that's going to move less than 20 feet to this
And
knight
then-
here.
That guy. Yep.
So this is to hit. 16 hit him. Does 16 hit Donut?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, now we know their AC.
So he takes
Yep.
7 damage. And then, as my action, let's see. I will move right next to Karath and attempt to hit the knight I just hit with my spear, not my spear, my mace. Words. 18
It's
for 4 damage.
I have like
And
5 tabs open.
that's right. It's Corpy's turn.
I think it's now a bunch of knights until it is.
Yeah. I already know.
Oh, those 3 haven't had their turn yet, so
I know.
Yeah, I got my last 5 knights. All right, so this guy's gonna take his acid damage. You see like his armor start to melt and some of his skin boils, and he like yells out in pain. He says, "You fucking peasants!" And he's gonna run up here, and he's gonna swing at Karath.
I don't like that kind of language. These knights are gonna have to die.
well, he's with that acid damage on him. He's somewhere between annoyed and drastically hurt based off of the amount of health these guys seem to have.
So he definitely hits, unfortunately. And then we roll for damage. Okay. It just barely hits. Sweet. No, it's just the fuck missiles. Alright. Okay. I take a damage. 1 damage. And then I'll go to Mr. Knight here. He's going to also move up. He's going to try to kill me as well because he's an asshole. He, however, misses. Oh, it was a critical miss. So he misses so hard, he ends up hitting the dude next to him. And he's now dead.
Love when that happens.
And wasn't that the special guy that's now dead?
No.
Oh no, it was the special guy that just hit him.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Wish I could give him 2 borders. Give him purple. Poisoned and he's special. So he missed, and he is going to take his other action to try to hit me again, and now he's really pissed off. That's going to hit. Roll for damage. Ow. 8. All right, so he's done now. This guy's going to take a pot shot at Corpy with his crossbow. That hits. You don't have
Does
20
it?
armor, right?
I do.
Do? What do we do for ties?
Defense wins.
Defense wins. Okay, so you don't hit. His buddy next to him is going to also take a shot at you. He definitely misses. And then this guy's going to move up here.
Anky ass cleric, bitches.
Yeah,
This
apparently.
guy's
Yeah,
going
right
to move
behind
here. And now it's Kildren.
What?
That was
It's about
round one.
time.
You awake, Melvos?
Getting there. I'm sorry if I didn't hear you, but what's the purple border mean?
He's
That's
special.
the leader.
He's you, Malva.
Oh, special.
He's also coated in caustic acid.
He's still you, Malva.
I can move this far. This is about as far as I can get. And then I'm going to attack him. I'm going to swing my fucking warhammer at him.
Finally.
And
You hit.
alright.
Roll for damage.
Awesome.
There we go.
Okay.
And then I assume he's still alive, right?
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm gonna do the let me do my bonus action. See if this hits 2-weapon fighting. That does definitely not hit. Alright, I end my turn. But I did good damage. Awesome. I'm gonna just move myself right here so you can see kind of what's going on.
Oh, fuck. One second, guys. We're back.
Yep.
Malva, so did you move back after that attack, or
No,
I'm just moving out of the way.
just to be able to see it? Right.
So, you remember how Osiris, you were stepping on all that shit and you like completely fucked your stealth up?
Mm-hmm.
I did a one shot where I played an arcane trickster with Tourette's.
Oh
Fuck.
no.
I've heard this already.
Oh shit, fuck. Oh shit.
I had to make Constitution saves the whole time I was trying to stealth.
That would have been hilarious to see. What'd you say about me?
It's your secret. It's every time you stepped on something, you're like, shit, fuck.
Exactly.
You have a secret addiction of like crinkling leaves and stuff.
That's an
Oh my god, there's a leaf and a branch. Look, there's another leaf.
My character.
Oh my god, that
is
one's so dry.
super stealthy rogue with Tourette's. I
Oh,
love that. That's gotta be a great fucking.
That would have been
Put that
funny
as
to
a
see.
Spotify podcast.
Oh. That would have been hilarious to see.
Could definitely
Yeah, I
do.
missed a lot of stealth because of it.
I can imagine.
Invisibility, you don't have to roll stealth when you're invisible, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
So since we have a minute, my first character was a monk who was a little naive to the ways of the world, and he was sleeping on a bed and he was jumping on the bed and it pissed off one of his party members. So as the guy was coming by, or he had cast basically a psychic attack on my character, so he had a nasty headache. Well, he was sitting at the bar and the bartender gave him a mint, and as he ate the mint, the guy had come down and he felt bad for doing it to him. So he had cast lesser restoration on him and cleared the headache stuff. So Oren, my monk, was convinced that the mint was magical. So he immediately bought the jar from the bartender. And every time somebody would get hurt, he would feed them a mint. It also happened just to coincide with somebody else healing that guy. So as far as Oren was aware, the mints were healing. And it confused the ever-living shit out of everybody they encountered. When every time they commented about not feeling well or being hurt or something, this tiny little gnome monk was offering them a mint.
You went from the completely opposite side of Brock, so you guys might actually run into in this campaign, which is going to be really fun. Brox
I'm back.
is
Keep going.
Brox is a Goliath barbarian monk who likes squirrels. He has a pet rat named Perry.
His pocket chocolate too.
Yes, he does have a bunch of pocket food. And he has Thor's hammer essentially, and
Yeah.
has only used in the campaign. He only used one charge with 5 total charges. So who knows if he's used them yet or not?
Okay, that's gonna be cool.
All right. What are you doing there, Kildren?
No, he did. It's back to the top of the
Yeah.
order.
Okay, one second. I
I
gotta
don't know if
look
you
in
caught
counter.
this, but I moved my character back here just to be out of the way because there was too much shit in that area. So
That's fine. Okay, Palin, you are nope. Osiris is up first.
All right. So after Palin killed that knight, and before the other one attacked, Osiris would have grabbed his daggers, and since the other knight attacked Osiris, Osiris would take his daggers and try to stab the knight right in the neck. Actually, no. He will take his I wonder, with bows, do they have a minimum range? Like,
No.
no, so
Yeah,
they could
You
be.
can use it for melee range, I believe.
There's disadvantage if
It's
it's
disadvantage.
you're super
Yeah.
close. If they're super close,
Yes.
there's disadvantage.
Which he would be super close, correct?
Yeah,
Oh,
you'd
yeah.
have to roll 2 and take the lower. There isn't technically a minimum range, but there is a disadvantage for using it that close.
All right, so I'd have to use disadvantage. Nah, I'm gonna stick with the daggers. I'm gonna just try to slit his throat.
Roll a hit.
What do we got? Son of a bitch. He's gonna try it again.
Yeah.
Mother trucker.
Just
talking
this
to-
guy fumbling
He's-
over there.
He's gonna
So-
go over there and try to swing, but miss every single shot by just nick.
You basically go to do the cool stab him on both sides of his neck thing, and you catch his plate collar on both sides and stop. And now you're just staring at him in the face, like this is
Hey,
awkward.
This was supposed to go differently, man.
Man, that's
Alright.
actually
You were supposed to be dead.
sounds
At that point, you just gotta fucking kiss him or something just to distract him.
Let me see. That would be.
Kind of sounds like the universe is getting back at you for being an asshole.
I know, right? First he nearly dies to spiders. Now he can't do fucking shit. All right, let's see.
Right, Palin's up.
Because that's a.
You use your attack action, so
Yeah. Yeah.
It's my turn now.
Yep.
Okay. Because the knight would be distracted by him, would it be possible for me to attempt the same thing I did last turn where I could try to go up the rock and do that?
if you try to go away from him, he's going to get a free swing at you unless you use disengage, and disengage is an action, which means you won't have an action to attack
Okay,
with.
so then in that case I'll just go for a dagger attack at him.
strictly speaking, any of the squares around him would still be within range to avoid
Yes.
the opportunity attack, though.
Yeah, but once he goes to height, though, he's going to go higher than 5 feet.
That is fair, and that is 100% DM's interpretation right there.
Said I'm just doing a dagger attack, so.
Roll the hit.
You hit. Roll for damage. All right, so you manage to get in between someone's plate armor, and you feel your dagger hit some organs as it comes out. He kind of goes, oh, and that's what he does.
Okay.
Osiris tries to stab a guy. Palin kills him. Osiris tries to stab a guy. Palin kills him.
No, he's not dead yet. Osiris could still kill him. Just not just there.
Palin's only used his first attack.
Bonus action.
That's true. That's right. You can use your. That's right. You can use your 2-weapon fighting. Okay, might as well stab him again.
I don't think I have the 2-weapon
You
fighting.
do.
do
You're
I?
a rogue.
Oh, I
Everybody
do.
does.
Okay, then
Everybody
I'm
does.
gonna do the same thing with the dagger.
All right, roll again. That does not hit, however.
Okay.
One off.
As that bounces off, Osiris would just laugh at Palin. Ha! See?
That is easy as it looks.
And
Okay.
my turn.
Next turn is my turn. I'm going to.
Shouldn't it be mine?
No, I had you go first last turn because no one had told me what to do yet.
Oh, I see.
So I switched their turns. I actually got way higher than you.
I don't know what the rules.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to use a Kai point to use disengage as a bonus action. So I'm going to disengage so I can get away from all these people with heavy plate.
Not a fun place to be.
And
Guess
then
if you're
I'm
also on plate.
going to go up here behind this guy. And then I'm going to spend another Kai key point. Fuck. Where is it? Okay. Yes. All right, so I'm going to attempt to punch him because punching is what monks do.
Yeah.
Seven damage, and then I use that key point, whatever, for a Fury of Blows. That does not hit, but then I'm going to use my last point for my Hand of Harm, which just adds necrotic damage to my
Flurry
first
of
attack.
Blows is 2 hits.
Hmm?
Flurry of Blows is 2 hits.
What's 2 hits?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It uses your bonus action, and it's 2 hits.
Oh, that's right. It uses bonus action. Okay, so I actually can't do that. Well, I didn't hit with it anyways. All right. Okay. So I do 14 damage. Red. All right. Now it is Kargast's turn.
I am going to slide down the rock formation, and at about 10 feet high, I'm going to leap off on top of the knight and stab him in the throat.
Man, that would have been a hell of a line of just hitting shit if you had a line-based spell.
You want me to roll acrobatics like
Yes.
Galen did?
Mhm.
Okay. I have advantage to Blade Song. Oh, wow, it's terrible either way. Awesome. We'll have a +5 advantage.
Keep
It's a
rolling.
10. I already
Yep,
did
keep
my
rolling.
2 rolls.
Oh, do the stealth. Yeah, but now aren't you doing it?
He's
through stealth?
invisible.
I'm invisible.
Oh, you're invisible. That's right. Okay. Roll for hit.
My god. I can't roll high anymore.
Just face plants off the rock.
So you jump invisible. You miss your landing, so you land behind them, and then you go to stab them, and it just ricochets off their armor.
I'm going to swing again with my dagger.
Yep.
Once again missing.
Yep.
That's my whole turn.
And with
Okay.
him attacking, he becomes visible, right?
Yes, my invisibility
so.
kicks in.
Okay.
All right, now the knights get to release mayhem. All right, this guy's gonna move here, and he's going to swing at you. That's on the other screen. Almost hit. 17 hit.
Nope.
No, you have 18
No.
armor.
I have 18.
Nice.
All right, well, he's got multi attacks. So he's gonna swing again. That hits.
I pop shield. I have 23 armor for this turn.
Okay. I guess that misses then. Now his buddy's gonna swing at you. 23.
23
Defense
defense wins.
Yeah. And then he's gonna swing again because he's really pissed off at you. Holy shit. Ow, fuck.
You alright?
I was eating Halloween candy, and you know how like Hershey's has the almonds ones, and I really like them. They're like my favorite.
You scratch your gum.
No, I forgot that I can't chew stuff that's like that hard on my left side of my jaw, as I still have a temporary cap
Oh,
that's
that's
supposed
fun.
to be replaced, and I busted it.
Ow.
I love caps. I have my own
Ooh.
experience with those.
So I just popped it. I like busted it off and crunched it. So I
Oh.
have it exposed everything right now. So if I breathe in cold air like my room is right now, it's like fuck.
Just chew more candy on that side. It'll fill it in.
Ah, fuck no.
I actually I
And
had
now
a missing filling, and I bought some temporary filling shit to fix it.
Okay.
You can buy it at the store.
Yeah. Okay, so that was these guys' turn. Now it's gonna be Mr. Specialty's turn. He's gonna
Yeah,
be like,
kill him.
Is he
Opportunity
taking
attack.
his damage?
what?
Is he taking his damage?
Yes, I just gave him the acid damage. So let me.
If he's walking past me, I get my opportunity attack.
He just moving forward, not past you.
Took my damage too.
He moved though.
He's still within your
Moving
perimeter.
out of your range.
I didn't move out of your range.
I know.
So now he's gonna try to kill Corpy because he's really pissed at you.
I'm the one who
I
just
do hit.
smacked him in the face with a warhammer.
Yeah.
12 damage.
Jesus fuck.
And he's gonna swing again. Got a 22 again.
Mhm.
That's 10 more damage.
Christ.
And he's done with his turn. Knight up here is going to attack Osiris.
Ah, come on, what you gonna do?
I don't know. We're
Don't
gonna
ask
see.
that question. That's a
Come
dumb
on,
question
hit
from
me.
you.
10?
Shut up, man.
10 hit?
Yeah, nope.
Okay, he missed. And now it is Vera's turn.
So we've got two people looking injured, right? Karath and Corpy.
Mm,
This
oh, just Corpy. No, I'm at like half health. I'm okay.
Well, from her perspective, she saw people getting hurt. All right, so she's gonna race up, stand behind Corpy. She's gonna just like jab him in the back of the neck with a like a syringe, and she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Nah, it's gonna be with a dagger to take him out of their misery.
So he's gonna get 8 health back from that, and
Poor guy.
she's going to grab one of her healing potions, reach around after popping the cork, reach around and just like shove it in his mouth.
Right in the beak.
How tall is he? He's like, what, 6, 7 foot?
5, 7-ish.
She's
Yeah,
telekinetic.
Giant.
It works.
Alright.
It's entertaining. It's entertaining. I'll allow it.
All right, so
More role play than half you fuckers do, so I'm good with it.
a potion of healing is 1d4
fuck.
plus 4. So we're gonna basically make it a healing word just for ease of rolling. So you're gonna get another 5 back from that. And then for good measure, the telekinetic shove on the special knight again. Strength 14.
Strength. Yeah. He's unfazed and he roars, bolstering all his knight's confidence.
Uh-oh.
Question: With that shove, if you shoved him out of basically out of an attack, would that make other players around him get
No.
Action.
If
an action?
it's only when they willingly move would cause a opportunity attack. If I force him to move,
okay.
you don't get to whack him.
Dang it! That would have been fun. Well, all right, that answers that question then.
The
Now-
only time that I ever allow it is if it's a crit on the push. Like a crit fail. If a crit fail shove, then I allow reactions. Other than that, I don't, because that can be OP as shit. You just have everybody around somebody and just push. 6 free attacks.
The one rules as written thing that I'm aware of as well is like spike growth and forced movement, where they will take damage if they are forced to move through the damaging terrain.
Okay.
But that's going to be everything that Vera can do.
Correct. Now it's knights again, I believe. Yep, one knight. Oh, that knight's dead. Nope, it's Corpy's turn.
Alrighty.
Oh, never mind.
So you got whacked twice by a pissed off dude with a sword. And then you got stabbed in the back of the neck with a syringe and a potion bottle shoved in your mouth.
Let's see. If I remember correctly, my spiritual weapon gets attack of its own, correct?
Right.
Yeah, on your turn.
It acts on your initiative, but it's essentially its own identity.
This knight right in front of my sword, is it dead or alive?
The red ones
The
are
red
dead.
ones are dead.
Okay. So
Purple boy and then the unmarked ones around us are the only ones left.
right. Alright, I am going to cast inflict wounds on the knight right in front of the special boy.
He gotta be looking pretty rough by this
That's
point.
an at 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Roll for damage.
Okay.
Death. That's a lot of damage.
49 damage.
Fuck.
Holy
You think he's looking rough then?
Oh.
Are you actually gonna do it inflict words by touch or by words?
Wounds, I touched him.
Okay. I couldn't remember which one it is. If it was a spell cast or if it was a touch.
Lightly
So-
patted shoulder, and this dude just falls apart.
So you like grab and like touch him like where his collar is exposed in his neck, and all his veins suddenly like get really close to the surface, and then you just see lesions everywhere, and he just drops.
And then, as a bonus action before people run away, I'm using a trait called Mimicry.
Mhm.
And I'm mimicking the sound of the giant-ass cave bear roar, trying to scare them all.
Okay.
So, I'm guessing they're all in range of this, so they all have to make a DC 12 or get scared.
A DC what?
DC 12 insight.
Okay.
You can just roll a mass one if you want and count it for everybody, because there's a lot of knights left.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll one. 7. They all fail.
Yeah.
They're all scared. They're all cowering then.
All of their armor immediately starts leaking water as they piss themselves.
I look back at Osiris and I point to Corby and said, "Don't mess with this one."
And then, so that's just a I'll count that as a bonus action.
Okay.
Your sword still got its move.
It does.
Oh, sorry. Move that.
They can only move 20 feet, though. Oh, not me. Who's gonna fly over here and attempt to hit that guy?
Yep.
Fucking cleric coming in, owning everybody.
Fucking level 3, 49 damage.
I know, right?
That misses.
Miss. Yep.
All right, and that's it.
Alrighty. Let's see. Order. All right. 1, 2, 3.
They're not getting disadvantage on running away for being scared.
Oh no, they're just running. Here, they are out of here. They are running to the mountains, and then you're gonna hear a really, really big roar. Makes your bear sound like a squirrel.
Awesome. More stuff.
And
Corby
then,
needs to mimic it back.
I
and
can.
then you're gonna.
can.
So you don't. So remember how I said you can't see this far up the mountain because it's a cliff.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's a cliff, and now you can see up here because what's up here is gonna stand up.
Oh god.
Oh
damn
God. Well, it's been nice knowing you guys.
The nice hitting level 3, guys.
I know, right? Let's
It's like he's
I
trying
don't
to
care.
kill us on our second session.
I don't
know,
care
right?
enough about
Hey,
what's in that
hey,
package.
After all the
hey.
warnings of the first
got
session, he makes
Shut-
it worse on the second.
Shut up and listen. The dragon's gonna look at the knights, and you're gonna hear him. Anybody speak Draconic?
I do.
Yes,
No.
Osiris does.
Corby does.
Okay, I'm gonna message you guys what he says. You can choose to share if not if you want.
Corby can do anything, apparently.
I know, right?
One shot a boss.
Yeah.
I mean, he was damaged, but
He's
And
gonna
click
say he's our
wound.
friend, right?
Is he though? He's getting paid right now.
Yeah, but that's not what he's about. Doesn't seem that way.
I don't know. He seems to have kind eyes.
Oh, good.
Although I fear that.
And who's the other one?
Osiris.
And that's
He can
Josh, right?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry. That's what he says in Draconic.
Mm.
And then he's gonna brass is what element is brass again? Fire, right?
Fire.
brass is
Yeah. Oh God.
So essentially, this whole area right now is covered in fire.
Osiris has a big fear of out of control fires.
Well-
That's his main fear is fire.
Oh, that's his
so
major fear.
yeah, he
Ooh.
does not. He can handle small fires, but something that size is going to make him panic.
Run into
Good.
the fire. Do it.
All right, Osiris, roll a d20. Get plus
D20?
3. Yep,
Yep.
just roll d20 and add 3 to it.
17. Well, that's 17 with my dexterity bonus. So then add another 3 to that.
No. Just roll a d20. Don't
Your
roll
regular
a check.
straight d20.
Regular straight
Okay, I
D20.
see what you mean. Ah, shit. There's your answer. We know
Right.
it's a fucking critical fail. Hello, fire.
So you freak out and are now just on your knees in straight terror.
Shit. This is not good.
You might have pissed yourself.
Fetal
Literally.
Oh, there's no
position.
might. He would lose it. He would just panic. He'd be
Alright,
hiding
anybody else?
behind Palin.
Also, while we're on this point of the reveal, Harath is minorly scared of giants. Dragons count. So I'm gonna just put her back here to the caravan and sleep.
Yeah, Vera's gonna be backing away too because she's not too happy about large birds. And what's a dragon but a large lizard
I
bird?
know, right?
Kind of look around and
Wait, you
Those
just
guys
said
are
the
close
dragon's a large lizard. Are we counting that? Because I have
Yeah.
a lizard as my major fear.
Yeah.
Fucked.
Dragons count as lizards, so yeah, that would trigger
Roll
your
the-
fear. So roll
roll
a
the-
We will
d20.
never,
me.
we will never be able to fight a dragon.
No.
Actually, no. Because I made this system this week while I was getting ready for tonight. There is a way that you can start overcoming your fears. That just means you have to gain a new one, but then you gain an immunity. I'll talk about that next time.
Okay.
Okay, so do I have to make a roll? You said about
Yeah.
this.
Yep. So
Roll a
roll
d20.
roll a straight d20. Add 3 to it.
Just don't be as bad as Osiris.
Just don't get a 1.
Ah, never mind.
It's as bad as Osiris.
So that's still
Almost.
it's not quite as bad.
No.
You see the giant. You drop to your knees. You don't actually piss yourself, but like the thought was
Only
there.
fucking Osiris.
The thought was there. The thought was like, I might pee. And I'm
I
checking
don't
it.
have any sort of fears.
It's not a total
Oh,
thing.
they're
It's just
dead.
a little trickle, you know.
Are the knights that just watch their three friends get
Just
burnt to a
I-
crisp at all
I
scared
haven't-
by that?
Yeah, okay. And this night's out. He just- and this guy, you can take the advantage attacks if you want. They're just bolting.
You know, Osiris wouldn't. He would have, but he's freaking.
I want to grapple
out
one of
right
the ones
now.
that run by me.
Yeah, my flying sword is.
All right,
My-
roll for
my
your
sword
swings then.
is.
And you
Oh,
both
wait.
can technically
Swing for
make
the
attacks on
grapple.
both of them.
I don't want to attack. I want to grapple. I want to
Okay.
hold this guy.
Hit.
5 damage.
All right, doesn't kill yours, and you're grappling the other one.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Roll.
Maybe
for
we
the
could feed
grapple.
him to the dragon as a peace
That's a
offering.
strength.
Strength check?
Yep.
Strength save. Okay, check. Oh, this
Strength
is
check.
fun. Oh, it could have been worse.
You grab him, but in his fear, he just kind of smacks you off and keeps bolting. All right.
Smack just bounces off my shield.
Oh,
And now the dragon's gonna land here after
Corby. So
forest fire.
Corby.
Damn good thing I'm behind a rock.
So before everybody else freaks out, Corby goes, "It's okay, guys. He's not going to eat us."
He's
And then
he's
he
gonna
eats us.
Oh,
as
Osiris
it-
would know that, but he's still just the fire. It's just nope.
So the dragon lands.
I dissipate
And
flying sword.
He takes a big sniff, and you'll now notice that the wagon has moved up.
Sorry.
I was going to
Here.
say, how is Cheryl reacting to this?
She's just sitting there like
And-
nothing happening.
And Cheryl in Draconic says something. It's ancient Draconic though, so you guys don't know what she said.
Dang
All right, you can't know everything.
That's not normal.
Come on,
Um,
why not?
And the dragon just like flies back and like lies in the stone and goes back to sleep.
Kind of look around like, oh, looks like we can
Being-
pass.
Is
Being
this
that
fire
large
still up there
birds
and
is
spreading?
Yeah, it's
No. He puts out the fire. I won't be that much of a dick.
Phew.
Once the dragon goes back to his place, because that's her minor fear is big birds, predators type deal.
Mhm.
Vera's gonna get down and start like checking out the bodies, see if they have anything interesting.
Corby just heals himself and sits on the wagon.
Well, my
What races were all the
character,
knights?
my character is still
they're all humans.
petrified.
Okay.
After seeing the
Yeah,
fire,
the
just-
giant.
you go. You're good.
Okay, I was gonna say after seeing the giant lizard, my character is still petrified, is slowly crawling, is prone on the ground as slow
Hold on,
as
hold on, hold on, hold on.
possible.
Drama, can you take over while I go fix my tooth as best I can?
I'm gonna make
Just do
my
loot,
way here.
and I can do some RP until I get back.
Okay. All right. Who searches what?
I would like to search this night right
All right. Hold on.
I'm gonna say Vera's checking bodies.
Osiris would be busy checking himself over, making sure he's No fire got to him as
That's
he's
totally sold.
just sitting in the corner rocking.
All right, 1 second.
Kinda look
Okay,
over at Osiris
I'm
and
gonna-
see the silage.
I'm gonna
He
slowly,
would
still
just-
crawling
just
out of
be
the cart,
busy.
make my way over to this one to check that one's body. Still on the ground, prone.
Osiris would basically be hyperventilating right now, just trying to calm himself down after that incident.
All right, whoever's rolling, go ahead and roll investigation checks. Fuck.
Okay, I'm checking a body, so I do it too.
I just went from a 20 to a 2.
Oh, well, I
My
suck.
character is going to move back towards the bodies at a seemingly inhuman speed.
One second.
Right, I'm back.
Oh, I didn't even get to do loot, but I'm going to continue to do it because you disappeared.
In the tab, we should still have all those random loot generator things pinned.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to see, where did it go? Fucking fuck. I do, yes, right there. Oh, what the hell? Why can't you be reached? Well, that one is
Like it.
broken.
Also, while he's doing loot, everybody's level 4.
Okay.
Oh,
like
sweet.
levels.
I feel
Hello
like
there.
the people that soiled themselves should not.
Shut up.
Scared out of a level.
That's it. I'm gonna freaking find your fear. I'm just gonna kick you right into it.
Okay.
It's fuck.
Okay.
Gotta stop being mean to me.
don't even wanna
I'm
hear
your
it.
cousin.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you wanna go? Beat you up, man. All right. Let's see. What do I want to add a class into? We're at a level 2. Now, this is just a question for DMs. Is it 2 multi-classes? Is that your max, or what's the max for adding another class? I'm not planning on doing it, but just
I think the
Just
game
a
will literally
question.
only let. Oh, and I've
Yeah,
done
it
it.
just caps you out at 20 overall
Caps
level.
you. 20 is your overall level cap. I believe you can actually have a third class, but I don't know if the system on here will let you do that.
It
You'd have to
should.
see.
I believe
it's
it does.
saying it's saying
Yeah,
I could if I
it
wanted
lets you
to.
as long as you have the prerequisite.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so y'all find,
Interesting.
a small pouch of gold worth, a couple gold on them because they're not carrying much gold with them.
Alright, I'll do this.
Malvos, you find, the weapon, the sword if you want to take it, and some other random, generic adventuring stuff.
Sure.
Do any of them have a scimitar?
No, I think they were all swords, weren't they, Donut?
They're all long swords.
Lame.
They're all long swords wearing plate armor, and they have heavy crossbows.
How much gold did you say?
Couple, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then Vera finds like some empty flasks.
Alright. After Osiris would collect himself, he would search the knight that's in front of him.
Yeah, same
What would
thing. Same
Rolling.
thing. A couple gold, and you'll see the sword.
Do I
If
need
you're
to roll
checking,
roll for anything?
you're good.
Good. Alright. Nah, alright. Could I see what his weapons were? Could I roll for that?
I think Donut said there was a long sword and heavy
They're all
crossbow.
long. There's a long sword and
Long
heavy
sword?
crossbow.
He'll take the long sword from him.
Darn it, Donut. We did the grapple wrong.
Did we?
I probably could have grappled him otherwise.
Is that a strength
But I
check?
could care less. No, it's athletics. It's strength in parentheses athletics.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. That's what I was thinking, but I told you the wrong thing.
Alright.
I care less anyway. It doesn't make a big difference.
Alright, so yeah, he would take the longsword from that one.
All right.
Alright, so how much gold would I add to myself?
Give yourself-
That
2,
would be
3.
3 pieces?
Yeah.
Okay. Inventory.
You would have to have mage armor prepared to keep it on, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, it falls off every long rest.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it only lasts 8 hours naturally,
There you go.
which is 2 long rests. Yeah, just
There it is. Awesome.
I'm glad Osiris isn't playing with my other character. I'd be throwing fireballs at him the entire time.
yeah.
I'd be throwing
Well,
fireballs at
That's
you
pretty
the whole
accurate.
time.
He's fine with small fires. It's like a fire like that, the large forest fire. That's when he.
No, like fireballs in the large spell that'll blow up an entire
Oh,
building.
that one you're talking about. Yeah, no,
not
that one.
firebolt.
Fireballs.
I was thinking little fireballs like the size of your hand. I was like, oh, that's nothing too crazy. No. Yeah, never mind. He would lose his shit. All right. After he would collect himself, he would make his way back over to the group.
I look over at Osiris and I ask him, "Are you all right? You look a little uneasy."
I'll be fine. It's just move on from this.
Clearly,
Vera's gonna proceed to prestidigitate everyone, so they're all good and clean and stuff. all blood, all mess. You know, any grime and stuff on them is now gone.
if I was dirty, it'd be worth it. But I only got to hit one thing.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people who exploded into puddles of blood around us.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
to see this sweet show.
Right. Well, while you're looting and recovering from the fight, is anybody going to talk to Cheryl?
Nah, Cheryl's fine.
As
She just spoke to a dragon in ancient draconic. She doesn't need speaking to from.
Osiris would walk up to her and be like, and ask her what she said, because he would say, because he can speak Draconic or whatever as well, but this was a language he didn't know or a style he didn't know.
She's going to explain that it's ancient Draconic for much older beings. And that it took him, and then basically all she said was that it took him long enough to get his ass up. She almost had to do something.
He would just start laughing and be like, huh?
Vera's
Oh,
gonna giggle.
That was a safer fight for us than the first 2 fights we had.
I'm scared of the fucking cleric. Watch out for Carol behind us.
I know, right?
My character's gonna walk up to Osiris and ask about his backstory.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Right,
Hey,
while you guys are chit-chatting, everybody's getting in the wagon.
Mm.
And we're going up the mountain, and this map is done.
Vera's gonna sit next to Cheryl again. And just talk to her. Not really about anything important. Just chit chat.
Still
All right,
doing my level.
Who asked about
Kargath.
Kargath? He would just kind of remain quiet for a bit, but let's just say I've seen some things. It's been a rough couple months.
I ask him what part of the elven family tree he comes from. Not necessarily race, but like his status.
There's a status with this stuff?
Like peasant, royalty,
Oh.
etc.
I didn't come from peasanthood, but definitely wasn't. We definitely weren't a rich group. We were starting off our own little village off in the Great Forest. Just a group of us wood elves.
I
Misfit.
faintly thank him and walk away. Or move away. Since we're in the wagon.
Anybody else want to do any chit chat during the ride? The ride counts as a short rest. You can use a short rest.
Okay.
I take a
Osiris
tiny nap.
would.
The ride counts as short rest, you said?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's long rest for anyone with meditation, correct?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. That's me.
Lame.
Meditation.
It's an elf thing. Or
Yeah.
usually elves.
All right, take long rest.
Anybody else doing any other talks before we reach our destination?
Nah, after the conversation, Osiris would just meditate and be lost in his thoughts.
Same for my character.
I take a tiny
Okay.
nap. Start snoring.
Every now and then, it would knock Osiris out of his trance and he'd just kick him. He'd kick Kildren.
Okay.
Damn elves.
So as we're coming up over like this hill in the mountain, Karath is gonna let out like a kind of like a squawky whistle. And it's gonna wake everybody up. And he goes, "Guys, you might want to check this out." And as you look out the front of the wagon, you're gonna see this giant, ancient-looking castle. It's easily as big as most towns, and that's just the castle, not the rest of the grounds that are inside the wall. It doesn't look particularly active. You can see lights on in the castle throughout it, but not every window is lit. You see two giant stone golems at the gate that you're approaching. And yeah, you guys can take it from here. What do you want to do?
I want to ask if Cheryl if this is our destination.
He says, "Sure is, Sonny."
Okay.
I'm gonna be a bit taken aback and just sit back down.
Osiris would just be writing in his journal for the rest of the trip.
Anybody else gonna do anything?
Just kind of take a look around.
Roll like what kind of look around? Like just like a perception kind of look around, or are you like looking for details?
No, just kind of looking. Nothing like crazy.
Roll
Vera is
perception.
100% taking everything in, and I think it's worth noting that her passive perception and investigation are both 19.
Dang!
All right, Kildren.
You said
It'll
roll
be-
perception.
Hold on.
Oh, that was just for Kildren because he was looking. No one else said they were looking other than.
Yeah, Vera's sitting up front with Cheryl. She's watching everything that goes by.
Like a little kid looking out their window at a new area. Ooh.
I have not messaged you yet, so I have to go this way. A second. All right, sending you a message. 1 second. This is what you notice. You can choose to share it or not. It's up to you.
Yeah, I may or may not have taken observant as my level 4 feature. Which I thought was pretty fitting for a doctor type.
Helps if I could spell.
Yeah, I ended up
Was
taking
their father in lich form and
spell initiate and sorcerer.
I thought about doing that, but I couldn't really justify a reason to grab somebody else's spells just to get another cantrip. I really would like to get my hands on mending, though.
It'll come in handy when I go stuff into paladin, because one of the spells I picked is what is it? One of the spells I picked is sword burst. And that creates a momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around me.
Does Artificer not get mending?
I could, but I only have 2
Cantrip
cantrips,
slots, right?
Mm.
and I haven't gotten a third one yet. Actually, I should check and see if I had more spell slots now.
Oh, I get another cantrip and another spell. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I could prepare one more spell.
I should probably check that.
Ooh, yeah.
You didn't forget about me, Donut, did you?
No, I told you. You just see a normal castle.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You just got a 13. Sorry.
I didn't know if you were. Yeah, I understand. I just didn't hear anything.
That's okay. All right, I just sent you your message there, Lightforge.
Yep, I got you. And you guys are gonna kind of see Vera just like take a deep breath and kind of like shiver a little bit, and she's like, "Ooh, it tingles." There's like magic everywhere around here, and we just passed into a ward as we entered the grounds.
I mean, we kind of just passed stone golems. I'd assume there's magic quite a bit.
I know, right?
No, it's not just the creatures. It's in the air.
yeah.
I can feel it.
Hearing this, Osiris would put his journal away and just look out the wagon.
I'm gonna my character's gonna meditate, attempting to feel this. The magic in the air.
Oh, an Arcana check.
I start snoring again.
Or Arcana skill.
18.
All right. So I'm gonna send you what I just said.
I'm gonna gut check you.
Dude, where's Nick?
He's here.
Yeah, I am.
I sent you the message.
Interesting.
Osiris would be looking around at the surroundings, just seeing what's all around.
I roll an insight check.
Insight. Ooh, do I have? Ooh. Yeah. Okay,
Nice.
I'll take it.
Of course, we get out of combat. Now we can get the good rolls.
I know, right? It's bullshit is what this is.
Why do you think all of Vera's abilities are saving throws?
You need them from Osiris. Sheesh.
I'm gonna use minor illusion and use it to whisper in Kildren and Osiris's ears to stay out of trouble here.
Wait, why me?
I love how he picked both of us.
Right,
Osiris
so-
just chuckled to himself.
For the insight, what you're going to notice is that the area is heavily fortified and that there seems to be guarding mechanisms at every access point.
I would look to Kildren and be like, "Best be on your best behavior." I don't think they like dwarves.
I just kind of ran and.
Anybody else doing anything else at looking at the area before we park the wagon?
Start snoring.
Vera's gonna continue to just like look at the constructs and stuff because she's trying to get ideas at this point.
Right. So the wagon comes to a stop, and Cheryl gets out, and she like claps her hands, and these 2 walking metal suits of armor come to the back of the wagon, pick up the gigantic chunk of metal, and just walk it back into the mansion, and they turn a corner, and they're gone. She didn't say, well, and so Cheryl turns around, she goes, "All right, youngins, come on in and get some rest. The master will be with you soon for your reward." And she like escorts you into like an inner dining room. Well, dining hall would be more appropriate.
Interesting.
You're in the dining hall, and she like taps on the table, and it's now full of food
And
and drinks.
all Vera can see is the underside of the table.
Osiris would put his quarterstaff in front of Kildren and be like, "Be on your best behavior." Just holding him back so he doesn't try to pig out on the food.
And then she walks off and leaves.
I didn't say it would work now, did I?
All right, so
Just
you
said
guys
I
are
would
now
try.
alone. You guys are now alone in this magical dining hall.
Vera is just like checking everything out. This whole everything being magical is just like kid in a candy shop to her. She's not going after the food. She's not doing anything malicious. She's just like picking things up, turning them over, being gentle, of course. But she's trying to figure out how all this stuff is working.
Do an actual insight check.
My insight's garbage. Oh, hey.
Yeah, you and I both got 18.
Nice.
Oh,
Right.
18
So
is an
you
R.
can,
close that. I know, right?
so
Same thing.
as Vera can tell, everything in this room is magical and enchanted.
Mm.
With what and how you're not quite sure because it's a little bit beyond your capabilities. But everything is enchanted.
Corpus is sitting at the table eating bread.
My character is going to sit down and lightly eat some of the blander foods.
I kind of
What?
just avoid Osiris because I feel like he's trying to provoke me.
What is the condition of the area? Obviously, everything's magical. Is everything like clean and sterile, or is it kind of
Yes,
like
everything is like metal equipment, shiny and sparkly.
not a speck of dust or dirt anywhere?
No.
Vera is going to be rather impressed by that, and she's actually going to climb her way up a chair and start looking at the food.
Seeing this, Osiris would gently help her up into the chair and stuff. And as he would do that, just pat her on the back and say thanks for the help.
Karrak is going to take a seat next to Corpy and find the biggest fish I can find and start eating.
Osiris would sit down a few chairs away from what's his name? Kildren. Not next to him, just 2 chairs down, and just start eating.
Various small bits of food from all over the table are going to start floating up and moving over to Vera's plate.
I was so thinking
she
you're
sure
gonna
as
throw
hell
the
can't
food.
reach anything.
I was thinking you're just about to start a food fight and just throw it at someone.
Oh no, like a small slice of bread, a tiny piece of whatever, fish is there, a small, it proportionally for her, it's like 2 bites for you guys, but
Mm-hmm. Little creatures.
All right. So as everybody keeps eating, is anybody going to do any chit chat about what's happened and transpired, or do you want me to just go to the next step?
Sure, I'll look over at Osiris and start laughing at him and remember that he pissed his pants. Since he wants to. And then I'll just turn away, look back down at my plate, and start eating more.
And then you're gonna feel kind of like a nudge on your shoulder, and Vera's gonna say, "Be nice. We all have our fears."
Osiris would just look at him, laugh, and just.
Nice to this. It's an elf.
I want to converse with Vera about how awe-inspiring all the magic is.
Oh, she'll get like her eyes will practically start dancing and sparkling in her excitement, and food is kind of tiny little bits of food are just like flecking out of her mouth because she's talking a mile a minute about her excitement on it.
My character's gonna laugh for the first time and just go silent.
While you're all chatting, you're gonna hear like this big door open that's like up on the upper walkway that's above the dining hall, and you see this giant draconic figure dressed in like fine linen robes come out and be like, "Greetings, guests."
Osiris would say, "Greetings in Draconic."
Vera's mouth is full, and for the first time, her mage hand actually becomes visible as a combination of pink and silver sparkles, and it waves before disappearing again.
My
Like,
character
Karath's,
can just grate him.
Karath's gonna nod.
Corpy
Anybody
does
else?
as well. Yeah, Corpy nods.
This whole time, all my character has been doing is sitting down by himself eating. He is unaffected by anyone talking at all. He just stays there eating.
And then the figure is gonna like step forward and then appear down on the ground with you guys at the end of the table. He goes, "Thank you for delivering my package. I hope it wasn't too much trouble."
Not for Corpy.
Osiris would just stay quiet. Wouldn't say a thing about that part.
My character thinks about the past experiences and just says not too much.
I just kind of put my thumb up, like, nod my head.
Vera's gonna swallow her food. And, if I'm perfectly honest, it was kind of a pain in the butt, but we got it here.
He goes, "That you did indeed. And for that, I stated on the mission, and I sent it to the guild. You'll be well rewarded. First," he goes, "gold." And these two like like butler outfits, but no butler in them, just the outfit. Kind of walk out of the wall carrying this giant chest of gold, and they just drop it at the other end of the table. Everybody just got 100 gold.
100 gold?
Heck
100
yeah.
gold.
Is there a way to check what all the languages are?
Kind of. You can when you go to learn a language, you can scroll through all the available languages.
As Vera's portion gets brought to her, she would look at the host and I don't mean any disrespect, but would you happen to have any gems worth this amount that I might be able to trade for instead?
He nods his head, and one of the butlers walks over, takes your gold in one hand, and opens the other hand, and there's a ruby worth 100 gold.
Woohoo!
Wait,
Nice.
we each got 100 gold. How did that work?
Yeah, you just got 100 gold.
That was your
Okay.
payment. He goes, "And I'd also like to give you a gift. So if you wouldn't mind staying in the castle for a couple days, I would have a gift for each of you ready."
Interesting.
He goes, "And I have a proposition for you. It's very rare to find people of such merit and talent. How would you feel to work directly for me rather than through the guild? There's no need to answer now. Eat your food, rest the night, and we'll talk business in the morning." And he just turns around and like disappears into like a wisp of like air and smoke.
As he vanishes, Vera's gonna be like, "Aw, I wanted to ask him what was in the chest."
Osiris would just chuckle to himself.
Is that what I think it is? Is that what we talked about, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is exactly what we talked about.
Gotcha.
I changed the race for a couple of reasons, but I can tell you later.
Okay.
And then, so it was Palin that got the dagger or the dagger infusion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Vera's gonna look at Palin and be like, "I got some bad news for you. The magical infusion's gonna wear off tonight. I don't have enough magic to sustain 3 things right now, and I need one."
Oh.
Osiris would politely ask Vera what she would need the gem for.
I can make a little servant.
You can make a servant?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, while you guys are talking about that, Corpy pulls out the pouch that he picked up, the 200 gold there. Looks at Donut's character, and then looks at everybody else and says, "Split this amongst yourselves. We don't want it. So y'all get what there's, unless
Well,
Donut wants his
No, I
share
don't.
of
There's
it,
5
but-
of them.
Yeah, so 25 gold-ish a piece because they spent some of it.
I'm gonna take only 20 and give 5 to Vera.
Take all 25.
So Vera gets 30 gold.
Ooh, hello.
Vera's gonna look at this small mountain of gold in front of her and just kind of scratch her head. She's not real sure what to do with it, but she's like, "I can always buy more potions with it."
Karat's gonna go, well, you all should decide if you're gonna take him up on his offer. Or what you want to know about his offer before you take it. He goes, you can just do what you want. He goes, I'm gonna go find a place to take a nap. And he flutters off and like a little butler cloth floating minion escorts him into his room.
Vera gonna look at the other people left at the table. What do you guys think?
Corby gets up and walks over to one of the butlers and asks where the chapel is.
The butler says, basically motions for you to follow.
My character's gonna ask if there's a gladiators arena within this territory, I suppose.
Territory or the castle?
Everything that is around this area.
There's one in the village down the mountain.
I'm gonna thank him and go back to the others. Tell him that I'd like to stay here.
Alright, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I don't really
I
need
want
this
to go
part.
to the gladiator arena with Osiris and test some shit out.
Are we seriously gonna do this, man? You
I mean, it's not going to happen right now,
Yeah.
but
No.
like I said, you guys all have to decide if you're going to work for him or not. Like I said, Donut and I don't make you guys.
That's why Vera's asking is like, do you guys want to stay here? Do we want to work for the guild?
Yeah, my character's answered to staying here.
I kind of like hanging out with you guys. I want to... This guy's interesting. There's lots of magic. He might be able to teach me things.
I agree and tell him that it is quite impressive here. Even for the people who don't understand magic.
That it is. It is very interesting here, but I have my own plans I have to do. I mean, if the pay is good, I'll stay, but got some business I have to deal with too.
I've got nothing else going on. Might as well just stick around.
Yeah, I'll stick around then. I always love making this dwarf's life a living hell.
I'm leaving.
Right. So
Cyrus says I will do the opposite.
Osiris is still contemplating about it all. I mean, he has no issues with staying. He has no issues with going. It's all... He has a plan, but he's a little bit away from doing anything with that. Cyrus would get up, walk behind Kildren, go to slap him in the back of the head, but stop and just walk past him. You'll go up to the butler and ask for where he'll be staying.
the butler will show you to your room.
Cyrus would follow him.
I'm gonna wait a few minutes before I ask the butler the same question.
What's the matter, man?
My character's gonna ask ask if we're allowed to explore the castle.
Oh, I should have done that.
The butler essentially motions that that's a negative.
Dang it.
Okay.
Man,
Ask him to see my room.
All right, takes you to your room.
I would like to see my room.
The butler will take you to your room.
Well, it's definitely been a few minutes. I'd like to go see my room as well.
Takes you to your room. So for your rooms, they are like the size of like a single wide house. They have their own bathroom. They have a giant, huge, bigger than a king size bed. They have some couches. They have some dressers. Also, when you look in the dressers, which I'm assuming you're going to, they're full of clothes that will fit you. They're all your size. Don't ask me how.
Interesting.
Magical.
This whole place is
There's
magical.
pillows. There's a table full of food that doesn't seem to get hot or cold. It's like perfect temperature.
Scalding hot.
Whatever temperature you prefer. Yeah, so now you're all in your rooms. Want to do anything in your rooms? Let me know.
Before
Well,
the
there-
butler leaves, I'd like to ask what this place is called.
Renfield.
Renfield, you said?
Okay.
Renfield.
I'm gonna go in my room, find a good area, put my Oculus Quest on, and start playing some Demio. No. Just gonna kind of look around in the room, looking at things.
I will do the same thing. Only I'm gonna do like a hard examination. I want to look like under my bed in places to see if there's anything left behind.
That's what I was
No.
thinking.
Find nothing out of place.
Would there be a balcony attached to our rooms?
There is a balcony, yes.
Osiris would walk out to the balcony, sit on the railing, leaning with his legs over it, and just look out and see what's all around. Just taking in the view and looking at the area around.
I'm just gonna sit up on this larger than king size bed and start to fall asleep because it's comfy.
My character's writing a note. Or letter, I should say.
Alright, this is a lot harder to find the items I want to give you when I have now every book thanks to Lightforge. There's a lot more shit to go through.
Too late for it. Get all the good stuff.
Exactly.
Let's do power.
After some time, Osiris would go back into his room and just look around, see what's in there. Just to see what's in the drawers, the closets, wardrobes, all that stuff.
There's clothes and food and like pens and ink
Right.
and there's no combat stuff if that's what you're looking
Nope.
for.
No decorational stuff like that either.
No.
Alright. He would go back out onto the out onto the balcony with his journal in hand and start drawing in it just of his view.
As I lay there on the bed, I'm coming in and out of sleep, and then I kind of dream a little bit about slapping Osiris in the back of the head. And I start talking in my sleep a little bit about it, and then I just keep kind of floating off.
After some time and getting his journal all written out, Osiris would go in and go lay down on the bed and take a nap for the first time in a while.
Is there still a butler around?
If you open your door, a butler will appear.
What?
That is.
That's fair.
I never
Alright.
trusted this.
I'm going to
Never
ask
mind about
the
what I
butler.
just said.
I'm going to ask the butler if he could deliver a letter to a post office or something of the sort to be delivered somewhere.
It not.
Okay. I hand him a letter. Let me whisper you what it says.
Mm.
Y'all gotta be careful what you're doing in your rooms now.
I know,
Butler knows
just
everything.
Oh.
exactly.
Vera's gonna open her door, and when the butler appears, she's going to ask about the possibility of maybe a book to learn a new cantrip, or if there's somebody who could teach her one.
The butler nods in understanding and then disappears.
Oh, so now they can roam.
She'll look for a second as it disappears and just shrug and close the door, figuring, all right, I ask my question and I'll either get an answer or, and then she goes back to her tinkering because she's working on her thing right now.
I will talk to the butler. I will ask the butler how long they have worked here.
The butler makes no motion.
I will ask them if they're trapped there.
Do you need help?
If you need help.
What
knock
does the
3
butler do
times.
now?
No.
The butler still does nothing. I really don't trust this place.
No, right? Well, I mean, he said they're just empty suits, right?
Yeah, they're just constructs.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no one there.
Hey, Malvos, what armor are you wearing?
I'm not wearing any armor.
Can I ask to speak to management?
Oh, here goes the Karen.
It motions to itself as it is the management.
Typical Karen story. Here we go. See what happens
Your
next.
manager.
I need to speak to someone. I want someone to talk to me.
Suddenly, like a magical, like hologram face appears where its head should be, holding the hat that it's wearing, and it says, "What can I do for you?"
Oh God.
So this
Freak
is
me
still
out.
just like a hologram. This is a fake thing. This isn't an actual sentient being.
It's
I cannot
Siri.
answer that question.
Nick, be careful. These are Karen destroyers.
Damn,
are
since I've been
funnier than
told that,
hell.
I slam my door shut in its face.
We've been trying to reach you about your vehicle's extended warranty.
I scream in my bed for 5 minutes straight until I pass out of exhaustion.
Could use my disguise kit and thieves' tools to form the clothes they gave us into some sort of bandit uniform.
Oh no.
And then I just meditate for the rest of the time.
Okay.
All right, 1 second.
That
There's
one's
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
better than I thought you were gonna do.
All right, okay. I'm not taking an eyeball. Okay, so everybody done for their night, and they can wake up next morning.
Yep.
All right, so
At least I am.
you'll wake up in the morning. You open the door. The butler is there. It brings you downstairs. As you'll approach the dining hall at the same time, and you see the dragon dude that you saw last night, and he's eating, drinking, and laughing, and talking to these very big, fancy dragon holograms. All you really see is the dragon's head. And as you guys walk in, he like waves them away, and they disappear. And he motions you all to come and like sit around the table with him. So what do you do?
Cyrus would sit down at the table.
I take a
sit right
seat
beside him.
directly. Yeah, okay. I'll take a seat on the exact opposite side and stare directly in his eyes.
Oh God.
The manager?
No, I'm not asking anything. I will just let him know I'm visually frustrated.
He says, "First, let me give you your gifts." And he
I
claps
am
his
no
hands.
longer frustrated.
He claps, and a butler appears behind all of you, and you're all going to get handed an item. Ranger boy, you get arrows of walloping.
Arrows of wallop.
Arrows of walloping.
Yeah, Ranger
Name.
boy.
packs a wallop. A creature hit by the arrow must succeed a DC 10 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. You get 50 of them.
I could see you doing some kind of a jump attack with that. It'd be pretty cool. Hit him
Arrows
with
of
it and
walloping.
jump off the top. And...
Tiny Inquisitive one. You get a bottle of boundless coffee.
That's sick.
not good.
Oh, God, no.
Vera doesn't need coffee.
Exactly.
I like where
This metal bottle carries delicious warm coffee. The bottle comes with a stopper, which is attached at the bottle of. It's a real item. You don't have to take this. Even
Oh,
when
no,
open the bottle.
I searched it and added it to my inventory.
Yeah. I just heard typing. I didn't want you to type everything I was saying. I was like, no, you can. This is a real item. Each time you drink the coffee, roll a d20. On a 1, the bottle refuses to dispense coffee for the next hour. If you pour coffee from the bottle rather than drinking it, the coffee vanishes the moment it leaves the bottle. But yeah, it's just perfect coffee all the time.
I can see him
Okay.
constantly taking a sip, and then
Bing bong, bing bing bing.
He looks at the sorcerer rogue. He goes, magic dagger. He goes, this is for you. You get a moon-touched rapier.
Ooh,
Fun.
nice.
In darkness, the unsheathed blade of the sword sheds moonlight, creating a bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15 feet. He looks at Corporate and he goes, Holy Bird. He goes, you get this, the Crusader's short sword. Okay. And,
Is he?
What? Oh,
Little Barbarian. You get smoldering armor, hide.
Osiris would chuckle to himself as soon as he'd hear him call him little barbarian.
smoldering armor.
Yep, and it's the hide variety.
Okay.
Wisps of harmless, odorless smoke rise from this armor while it's worn. It gives you armor class 12.
I am going to look at him and say, not to be grateful, I do love this gift, but would you have a scimitar by chance?
He's like pondering, scratching his head. 1 second. Yes, there's a moon touch. Yeah, he just like touches it, and it like it melts into a little ball, and then it stretches back out into a scimitar.
I thank him very sincerely.
And then who's last? Wait, who's last? Who did I give a gift to?
Mm-hmm. You?
No, I know I didn't get one. I don't get one. Who else didn't get one?
I don't. What did I get?
Okay, if you didn't get one, you get the ring of mind shielding.
Ooh.
Is this an item I actually like add?
It's a real exist. The ring of mind shielding. While wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you're lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it. You can use one. You can
Ring
use
of
one
what?
action to call ring of mind shielding.
Okay, I
You
see.
can also use an action to cause this ring to become invisible until you use another action to make it visible. The ring, not yourself, the ring. So not only can you wear it, but you can make it so other people don't know you're wearing it. Oh, there is a catch, just so you know. If you die while wearing this ring, your soul enters it, unless it's already housing a soul. You can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it. The wearer can't prevent this telepathic communication. Just so you know.
Yeah, let a bandit pick you up and you can scream in his ears till he gives up.
All right. That is all your special gifts. He goes, so, have you thought about my offer, young compatriots?
My character says I'll gladly stay, especially if I can have occasional access to the gladiators, but
The gladiators print is in the village down below. Technically, it is under my jurisdiction, but I let the governor handle most of it. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use it.
I thank him.
I look over him and I say, except I'm going to stay and work for you. Work for the guild.
No. Work for him, not the
Work
guild.
for him, not the guild. Yeah, sorry. Whatever. I'm working for you. And then I look over at Cyrus and ask him why he laughed when he called me short. So you're thinking, I know I'm short. Fucking dwarf. And then I just kind of ponder off.
Vera's gonna shrug. These guys get hurt a lot. I think I'll look out for them.
He nods.
I say okay.
Right? He nods.
Cyrus would be chuckling at what Killjoy just said and saying draconic to the guy, I'll stick around.
And he nods. Corpy, he looks at you.
Is he here?
I haven't heard him.
Who?
You. I just said Corpy. He looks at you.
I'm here. What's up?
The dragon boss looks at you. Are you staying or are you going?
I'm in the chapel meditating and praying.
No, did you miss the part where the night was over and everybody came to breakfast?
I did, yeah.
Okay, he snaps out of dream.
I pecked you with my beak on your head for you to wake up as you're sitting at the breakfast table.
All right. Did everybody else say they were saying? I'm sorry, I fell asleep.
Yes, everybody said they were staying.
Yeah, I'll stay.
Vera's gonna take a swig of coffee.
Oh, so you didn't get your item then if you fell asleep?
No, he didn't.
You got the Crusader short sword.
Yeah, what sword?
Let's see. Oh, it didn't net one, so I actually do get coffee.
No.
And then as Corpy is slightly like out of it, she's gonna pass it over to him and say, "Take some."
All right. So, does anybody want to ask any questions about the work, or you like? Just saying, you just agreed to work for some dude that had you transport some item you don't know what it was, but he pays.
I don't trust him
He pays
anyways.
well. I work for the money here.
Yeah.
I look over at him and ask him, what kind of work do you suppose we'll be doing? Or what do you have in mind for us to do?
He says many different types of jobs. He goes, your skills are wide and varied. He's like, so he goes, escort missions, finding things for me, general cleanup. He goes, it's hard to run half a nation.
I am going to warn him to keep me away from royalty, especially elves.
Good thing I'm not royalty.
If he was
backstory earlier,
That makes
there would have been something go down.
Thank goodness I'm not royalty.
He nods inquisitively, like I want to know more, but not right now.
I kind of look back over at him and ask him, what's the pay gonna be like?
He goes, well, obviously you can stay here free. This will be your hub. He goes, I've unfortunately lost many people as of late because of the neighboring kingdom of the oh fuck, what did I call them? Give me a second. I wrote it somewhere. Oh fuck, what word is it? Jesus. I don't know. To be determined. The nation of to be determined. Because I can't find it, and my tooth hurts too much for me to care. And they have been infiltrating many of the districts around here and starting to start rebellions. And most of my inner circle is now spread super thin, keeping them at bay. And more of my normal troops are just busy enforcing regular laws. So I need a team of people I can trust that are capable to go around and put out the actual fires. You'll meet with my lieutenants in all the areas and get your missions from them.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, okay, I have a question. Does this mean we'll never be directly meeting with you again?
Because if you see me while you're here, I'll just address you to. I'll be sending you to the lieutenant I currently need you to assist.
Fair enough.
They'll report back to me, and then I will pay you.
Did we already catch his name?
No, nobody has asked his name.
Osiris would politely ask him. So if we're working for you, what do we call you? What's your name?
He goes, I am Lord Renfield.
Wait, no, that was brought up.
No, you asked where you were.
Yeah,
You're at
Yeah.
Renfield
in
Manor,
Renfield.
but he is the
Okay.
Lord of the Manor.
So we don't get his name. He gives us a bullshit. Okay.
I mean,
Well, let's check for insight
that very
first, 'cause
well could be his name.
Vera is as she's kind of doing her thing. You guys notice a little like winged vial full of a ruby liquid, kind of like floating around her nearby. It's not like orbiting her; it's kind of like sitting off her left shoulder, and she's gonna address the Lord, and she's like, "Last night I asked one of the servants about potentially learning a new spell or a cantrip. Did they happen to relay that message?"
He goes, oh yes, you have all been granted access to most of the grounds. You can go to the library, the chapel, the training pit. He goes, I'm sure that in the library you'll be able to find plenty of things that can teach you new spells.
Hearing this, Osiris would say, "You said most. I'm guessing there's areas we cannot go."
He goes, for now, yes. He goes, I have to make sure that you're worthy of using all of my resources. I can't just let you wander everywhere.
I look over at Renfield.
Acceptable.
I wouldn't trust him going in most of those areas.
This dwarf is testing my nerves.
At being told she has access to the library, Vera's gonna immediately look at one of the servants and would you help me to find a book on the cantrip mending?
The servant essentially leads you to the library, then points to the
Tell
book.
me that floating potion is your homunculus.
Yes, it is.
That poor servant is going to have a hard time keeping up with a freaking 2-foot caffeine high little creature.
For flavor,
deal
that coffee, it's just a Red Bull can.
Yes. No.
Energy. Red Bull gives you wings. Gives you
Vera
fucking
gone.
super speed.
He's just gone.
Oh yeah, and because it's a new day and we did a sleep, I get to roll my my fancy potion again.
Oh yeah, that sleep would be considered a long rest.
So the old potion is now gone. The potion of the bold, whoever I gave that to, that's gone.
Haha. He didn't even get to use it.
He chose not to.
Yep.
I took a chance on my rolls and they were decent this time around. So I
Actually,
was going to use it and then my rolls were half decent. So.
It does not say that it goes away. You can just create one.
Yeah, I was about to say, if it's the artificer thing, you can. If it's not one of the attunement items, you should just be able to keep creating them.
Yep.
Just
All right.
go
So
and
the
do
potion of the
one a
bold
day.
still exists, and I got to create a potion of healing that is 2d4 plus my intelligence modifier, which is +4.
Nice.
Potion of the Bold. There is.
I create.
Are you getting raid off after done, or are we going to speak some for next mission?
No, I thought we'd talk if you're up to it. If not, we can do it another day.
Yeah, no, we're good. We can.
Yeah, so that's all I got for you guys for tonight because I wanted to make sure we had time to meet him, and I didn't want to. I overplanned last time. This was all supposed to happen last time. So, so yeah. So you met Lord Nilord, and you're now working for him. You've gotten your little gifts. He likes giving gifts. If you do good and complete his, for lack of a better word, you're going to have bonus objectives. The more you do what he says, the more he will give you.
Interesting.
And yeah, that's all I've planned out so far. So
It's the potion that I was given. Can I add that to my bag? Or
yes,
is that like a custom item? Cause...
No, it's a real potion. It should be a real potion. Let me check. What was it called again?
Potion of the Bold. It would be just a custom item. Okay.
Yeah, just type it in as a custom item. You know how to do that?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to do that.
Actually, it might be. Let me. Oh, I searched for Bold. Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, there's no. No.
Go when you click on the
elixir section.
If you go to manage inventory, go to the top where it says add items.
Just
you click that, and below that there's add custom item. So just call it Potion of the Bold, and then in the description or notes write what it does.
Okay, and that adds.
So as we wrap up here, Vera has run off to the library with this servant. Will I be allowed to learn the cantrip mending? Or
yeah, I saw where you were going. That's why you got the bottomless pot of coffee and not an actual usable item.
That is.
I was like, he wants to just learn it. Instead of giving you a scroll that you could just like read and learn, I figured I'd give you the coffee and you could keep following the breadcrumbs.
Now, how do I force myself a new? Well, I might have to go into spell build.
So what to give yourself the spell, if I remember correctly, should have to go under your actions, manage custom, and then you're gonna choose spell, and then just choose choose spell, then edit it, and then just type in. I don't think you can just copy paste it. You'll just have to type in all the stuff from then the stats. I don't think there's a way to actually add menu. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way to actually just make bend appear. But I also don't have a spell section, so maybe under spells you actually can do it. Let's just manage customs. But yeah, anybody have any questions, comments, concerns?
No.
No.
To clarify, Potion of the Bold adds a D4 roll to attack rolls and saving rolls.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I am good from there. Oh, that lasts like a minute.
I'm just rolling random shit.
I was like, uh-oh, what's happening now?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too, so I can get my shitty rolls out for next weekend. You should do the same.
Chaos.
Alrighty.
I'm going to throw
Oh, Dell, who did you send that to? Because I don't know. You didn't tell me more of your backstory. So I get that what you sent. You're gonna have to fill me in on who they are and whatnot.
I realize now why I did so much damage on that. On that.
Or the first wound.
Yeah, I nat 20'd it, so it
Yeah,
doubled it.
You crit,
Nice.
so it would double the dice and then add the modifier.
Yep.
Cool.
That's why I did fucking almost 50 damage with one spell.
So if you're proficient with a weapon, does it add the proficiency bonus already, or?
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Well, I just rolled 3 fucking
Son of a
20s
bitch.
in a row.
Oh, you
I need
wasted
to-
your good
I
roll.
need to get
I
off.
know. Exactly.
Alright, Donut and I are probably